welcome to season 3.
Wow.
Yes. We can't curse anymore. We can't curse anymore. We're trying to monetize.
Okay.
Let's start, of course, with
Block that ass or smash that ass.
Okay, Danielle.
Danielle. My question is, should I block that ass?
Block that ass.
Block that ass.
Block that ass? Block that ass.
Block that ass.
Or smash that ass?
It's time to get it popping.
So my name is Christ. I'm on the show and I have a question for Danielle. I've been in a relationship, just getting out of a relationship for 4 years. I'm a designer, I'm an entrepreneur, I do various different things. So I have a situation where I'm trying to figure out, should I move forward with, I guess, this attitude or mindset, or should I just, let go? But the situation is, I was at a fashion show, one of many, but she travels with me to these shows. I'm in the back, behind the scenes. I'm dressing models. I'm, styling. I'm finishing pieces last minute, doing what I have to do. My girl, or my wife, she was going to be that last girl. That's in my mind. I become the person who is not husband material because she could not find a restroom in a certain, time frame, while we were there. In the same time frame while I'm supposed to be dressing models, et cetera, et cetera. We all learn how to use the bathroom, at a certain age. So, what I'm trying to figure out is, whether it's on the side of the road, whether it's, in a public restroom, whether it's right there at the venue, just take a couple seconds of patience to look for it longer before I'm like not husband material while I'm out here at a show that you're supposed to be supporting me with, She got some good too. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that, but Danielle, should I smash that ass or block that ass?
I was like so confused.
Me too. I can't figure out if it's his wife or his wife.
I think it was his wife, but he was treating it like it was his
Girlfriend?
Right. Yeah.
And then she said that he's not husband material because she could not find a bathroom?
couldn't find a bathroom at his work event.
Right.
I don't know, that's so weird.
You would think that at a public fashion show there would be an obvious restroom
I'm like, why are you
choice.
asking me? I'm gonna go ask the person like, hey, is there a restroom here? Or look.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
That's
And also
weird.
even as a lady, I have no qualms with going to the back of the building and peeing.
Yeah, I've definitely had peed outside, on the side of the road.
Yeah.
Today I almost did. I had to go really bad. But I don't know. I feel like he should not talk to her no more.
It's his wife.
But that was
he said wifey material.
Okay,
did
so
he say
it was
something
material? Okay.
Wife.
almost wife.
Right.
Okay.
So you're just gonna drop a relationship like that because of that?
But that is so weird.
It is that.
I feel like we're not hearing the full story.
Yeah.
Right?
That's
There's gotta
true.
be something else.
They using the fighting in a bathroom. Yeah.
He was using a lot of vague terms, including wife. And so I'm not. I can't.
Because then he was like, he started off like, I'm in a 4-year relationship, then I just got out. The shit was, it was all over the place.
Yeah.
So I would block. If I was her, I would block him. They need to block each other.
Frankly, I think the restroom thing is the least of their problems. The problem is what are you to each other?
Number one.
Are we married or
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty obvious. We're dressed according to a theme tonight. It's 90s night in the pool house.
All giving our 90s vibes.
Oh, yeah. So season 3 is really special in a lot of ways, but one of the components to that is Danielle, as a stylist, is
gonna come up with theme nights. Not every night, but just some nights in between, so we could have fun and talk about things that happened in those eras and current events that happened. But so tonight was 90s.
So do we want to go around, introduce ourselves, and then give an explanation of our outfit?
Great.
Let's go ahead.
So Nidra.
Great.
I am Nidra Stone. I'm an actress and an entrepreneur. I just pretty much overall love life, and so I just want to be part of this 90s because this was my time. Different times, junior high on up, but it was the best part of my life. Music was amazing, so I'm excited about being part of the show today.
Hey.
Should you tell us about your look here? Your look?
Yeah, you know what? Okay, so I'm a huge fan of Aaliyah. At the time, I thought I was her sister or something. Also love TLC. So I did the straight hair with the bandana to represent. She kind of wore over and under, so today is under. And I did the Pendleton with the spaghetti strap just to kind of cover my boobs. And then, also I did the cigarette jeans and did some checks.
Hey,
so represent.
Do you want to stand up to show full body
yes.
shot?
Boom, boom.
Back up, hey.
Hey.
She's got nice hips.
I wish I wore jeans like that. I wear jeans like a boy compared to
But
that.
that's 90s.
That it is.
Yeah.
I actually specifically chose the boyfriend jeans tonight because in the 90s, I think the look was, I went through my grandma's attic and like, I don't care if you think I look cute.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, it was.
Yes.
Not trying, but you're trying.
Yeah.
A
I know
little
you're
bit.
trying.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. It was all these like model thin girls that were like, oh, grunge.
Yeah.
My name is Miranda. I'm not sure who I should be saying that to. Hi.
What?
Should she
You hear this one?
Hi. I'm Miranda Parham. I am a comedian, mostly sketch and improv, and I perform at the Groundlings and Comedy Sports. If you're around LA, come see me. You can also follow me on Instagram, Miranda's Not Funny. And I'm really excited because I just booked a co-star on a Netflix series, but I cannot say which series yet.
Oh.
But as soon as I can, I will announce it on the gram.
Good.
Nice.
Woo!
Yes.
Yes. Thank you. Okay, everyone's been asking, so here's the scoop on my outfit. So I was actually born in the 90s. I'm a 90s baby. And
What year, can I ask?
91.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't use that footage. Just kidding. And so like the 90s for me were like all about play. And so like when you said 90s style, I immediately went to like the grunge side because I was such a tomboy as a kid that's what I gravitated towards was like the ripped jeans and the plaid. So this look, the barrettes came last minute, but I feel like they're very clueless, right?
Yeah.
Like Cher would totally wear these and be like, I'm grunge. And then, I did wear my plaid, but it's too hot, so I took it off. But I will model it here as a waist accessory. And I have to prove that I wear jeans like a boy.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, these are my boy jeans. Hey. You're welcome. Like, subscribe. I like the 90s grunge because it's comfortable. I'm all about it.
Well, you guys know who I am. So, but tonight, I didn't really go for like a person. I just took my favorite things from the 90s. So I really love bandanas, and I wear them as to wrap my hair as well. And then I remember bamboo earrings like LL Cool J, like you had to have 2 pair, Round the Way Girl. And then I knew neons were like very prevalent in the 90s, so I love neon, so that's what I wore today. And my little 90s vibe.
I want to sing some John Mayer to you, if I may.
Are you serious?
Neon.
I thought you were gonna sing that. Well, no, who sings that song? You're Beautiful. Is that John Mayer too?
You're beautiful.
We're already
Beautiful. It's true.
Can we see your nails too?
Oh, my nails. They have
Nails.
graffiti on them.
Yes.
It just worked out all together.
Just like Danielle, y'all already know who my I can't curse anymore on this show. I'm sorry.
Oh, we're
Is
not
this a
cussing?
rule?
I mean, it's fine.
It
if
involves a
that's the
lot of
case.
bleeping at a certain
Oh,
point.
yeah,
Once
yeah,
you
yeah.
pass a certain
Yeah,
amount,
makes sense.
we can't
It
make
bleeps.
money
Yeah,
off of
yeah,
this shit.
yeah.
Beep, 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 beep. Y'all already know who I am.
Yes.
Pega. You know who I am. But outfit for tonight. So I feel like I have to explain myself because I look like I'm 12. But
You
the
do
thing
not.
is,
I would say
a child
15.
in the 90s.
Maybe 16.
I was.
You look R. Kellyable.
Oh, too soon. Too soon.
AJ.
But totally accurate.
Exactly.
Aaliyah?
Aaliyah.
Who's that? Because I was born in 92. So in the 90s, like in the latest part of the 90s, I was only like, what, 7?
Yeah.
7 years old.
It's taken me a minute, but that sounds like math. That sounds right.
It might involve some of that, yeah. So I automatically channeled 90s pop stars, so like early 90s Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, Spice Girls. That's
Yes.
that's my like.
I feel like the
Spice
crimp
Girls
is
and
Christina,
Britney.
right?
Christina,
Like she
for
always
sure.
crimped.
She did the crimp.
So yeah, crimped hair. Got these little
Butterfly clips.
butter. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, stylist.
I got you.
I got some overalls from Goodwill. Should I say?
They are so cute.
I love Goodwill so much, and I'm so
'Cause
proud.
I need to have those in my life.
You're good. You're good. Just suck
Girl,
in
you
your pockets.
good.
Okay.
And you always wear something buckled. Like you just leave one here.
That's right.
There you go.
There you go.
There's that
Official.
90s irony.
That's 90s vibe.
Cute.
Especially your eyeshadow. They go heavy on the eyeshadow. And
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know. It was either. I feel like it was either like really bright makeup or really natural.
Yeah, yeah. It was-
or grunge.
Yeah.
Oh,
Which is kind
Yeah,
of trashy.
grunge makeup was like it was pretty minimal, except the eyeliner was
it
like,
looked like it's smeared all the time.
just use a
Yeah.
freaking
And
Sharpie.
then they refined it by the smoky eye.
The smoky eye came to be, and I think it's still going.
yeah.
Smoky eye is still
They're
good.
trickling back in the 90s too.
They
right
are,
now.
yeah,
are.
completely.
Everything is like
Yes.
cycling back right now.
Particularly at like Topshop. I went in there and like they were doing the full on. You remember those
Choker.
the braided chokers?
Oh, the
they were
braided
all over it.
ones.
The studs, overall, it's like everything.
Yeah.
Literally
Yeah.
everything is back right now.
The only thing I haven't seen is the patchwork jeans. Do you guys remember those?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
They took all the
I
different
don't know if
shades
they're ready for that yet.
of denim. They should never come back. They were terrible.
I kind of like them. It's like a
Oh,
quilt.
man. Yes.
It's like a pant quilt.
A patchwork. Nothing says sexy like pant quilt.
Let go of that vision right now.
All right, so all of us came in with what, like 5-6 topics in mind, monumental
I
moments
just
from the
wrote
90s.
down things. They might
That
not be
works?
monumental.
That works. Monumental to you.
Right.
So we can maybe let's like circle around and like read them out and we can talk about them.
Okay.
Okay.
You want to go first, Steve?
Let's see. Like shuffling and we just put it
Just-
in the room.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay. What do these ones say?
Mm-hmm.
So, I read all these.
I don't know.
This says like clueless, share, realized she was in love with Josh, her stepbrother.
I haven't recovered from this, and that's why I wrote it down.
Okay.
Because in Clueless, Cher realized, and it was like this supposedly like beautiful romantic moment where she was like, I am in love with Josh. And for me, it was like, girl, that's your stepbrother. Like, I don't care if you're not blood related, that's not okay.
Right.
And I still don't think it's okay. And yet, I want them to be together. So I'm conflicted, and I want to work that out with you guys tonight.
Have all of us watched
I
Clueless?
watched
Yeah,
Clueless.
I
Okay.
put that
Course.
on mine.
But
Oh, you
I
put
was-
Clueless on yours?
I know that movie front to
I
back.
wasn't
So good.
conflicted.
You weren't
just thought it
conflicted?
was weird.
So you were on the no train.
Yeah, I was like, this is weird.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
I was on the
could
no
see
train
how
as
you could
well.
like someone because it's like she already grown when
Yeah.
you get when at the age that they were. It's not like you got a stepbrother when you were like 3.
Yeah.
They
You
were
didn't grow
already
up together.
adults, so
I
it's
think it
kinda
was
like,
fair game.
Yeah.
You think so?
I do.
mean, legally, of course.
Yeah,
Yes.
but I think it's fair. I think it was good. It was okay.
Wait, legally you can marry your stepbrother?
Yeah, because you're
Yeah.
not
Blood.
It's not
related.
incest.
Yeah.
Not kin.
That's like if my mom and your dad got married, you'd be my stepsister.
Right.
So if I was lesbian,
What?
it'd
And
be
then we
okay.
married each other?
It'd be totally
How
fine.
weird for the parents, though, to be
Oh,
like,
yeah.
"All right,
Yeah.
We just
kids."
keep it all in the family.
Oh, yeah. Because I have a stepfather, and so to think that like
I think that's different.
I could
What?
how?
Were you going to, we're going to say you're going to fuck your stepmother?
Oh
You
my
say his
gosh.
kid, like if I were
child
to follow
or
with his
whatever.
child, then that would be the
Yeah.
same. I don't want to sleep with my
Yeah.
stepfather.
I don't know. It depends on what he looks like
Yeah.
The kid.
and what else is involved. Like,
Here's the thing, though: there are billions of people in the world.
True that.
Why fall in love with your stepbrother?
true that.
It's just lazy.
He probably got
you
some
know?
friends
It's just
too.
lazy. I didn't want to look that hard.
That is such a good point. That is lazy.
It's like, oh, the guy that
It's
lives
right
in my house. That is the definition of a booty call.
Right.
It's like, oh, you're in the room next door. Come on over.
Yeah. Very true. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it was Paul Rudd, though. Can you blame her? Paul
For
Rudd's
real.
so cute.
No, yeah, he was
He
a
is
sweetheart.
cute.
Like in a
so
sweet
cute.
way.
Yeah.
Cute in a sweet way.
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he was like her little protector in a way because she was.
He was
clueless.
actually kind of a dick. Like, he stepped up, but he was kind of a dick to her most
But
of
he
the
had
movie.
to be because she was a little, you know,
She was
preppy.
dumb. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think that movie for me, that was like the most 90s movie for me
One of them.
Growing up.
growing up.
Totally.
Yeah, because the As If, like that
Right.
entire
Oh,
Yeah.
that became a whatever
Right.
loser.
What about
whatever.
Rolling with the Homies? Everyone knows that.
Hey. Yeah, no, there's so many like quotable moments from that movie
Yeah.
and trends, like style trends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, because to this day, when
It
you
was
see.
like your version of, well, it'd be like, guess I could say my version because I still
Yeah.
watch Clueless, but like Sex in the City.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was like a
Because it had
teen.
a lot of teen like
Sex in the City.
trends and like things that teens like went through. So I think it was kind of like that. A lot of fashion things that people saw, even from like all groups. Because the other guy that her friend was dating, like he was part of like the grunge group, kind of like how you're dressing. Then it was like Stacey Dash character and Donald, like they were kind of like kind of hip hopish in a way. So I think it brought like all cultures together too.
Yeah. It was like that. I think it was that decade's Mean Girls. Right,
Kind
like
of.
for the 2000s, Mean Girls kind of captured
That's
high
so
school
true.
in the same way that Clueless captured high school for the 90s.
Do we want to move on to the next?
Yes, we shall.
Todd?
All right,
If you can't read my writing,
AIDS.
AIDS.
I got
Oh.
AIDS.
Wow.
Oh, Punky Brewster.
Punky Brewster.
And Family
Soleil
Matters.
Moon
Matters.
Fry.
Okay.
There's a whole lot of things on there.
Are those
Yeah.
like related in
That was
any way
good.
or no?
They're not related. That was like things that just popped in my head.
Soleil Moon
Like
Fry.
controversial.
Punky
AIDS.
Brewster.
Well, Punky Brewster, like I loved that show.
I
don't know
remember.
that show.
I
You don't know?
remember.
I didn't watch Punky Brewster.
Oh man.
Can we
know?
have Tara look it up?
No, tell us about it.
It's a show about this girl who's adopted. This guy adopted her, and she had a black home girl,
Okay.
and she was very, very, very colorful.
Mm-hmm.
Like she goes right there. She looks a bomb
Yeah.
Aw,
now. Yeah,
that's
she
so
looks
cute.
bomb.
Yeah.
But it was a show about like family, and she got kidnapped in one episode.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it was a really good show.
Oh my
It
God,
was.
she's so
I love when
cute.
sitcoms deal with really heavy stuff
Yeah.
like kidnapping. Somehow they keep it a comedy.
Right? Yeah.
How do you
Like,
do that?
Yeah, I
she's in
watched
his
that.
trunk.
And then,
Like,
But she's okay.
I remember the biggest thing, which is sucks because I did watch her show faithfully, is when her show was off. I think it was off at the time, and her boobs grew humongous.
huge, yeah,
like
because she's a
huge.
child star.
And I felt so sorry for her
why?
because it was like, oh my gosh,
On
how are
camera.
you kidding anymore? Like I was thinking, I hope my boobs never do that.
Right.
They were no, I mean like
You're talking
abnormally.
like double D
Like
or
yeah,
bigger.
yeah,
Some kids just
Yeah.
yeah. up earlier, but
Yeah, sure.
she did.
you know when the show's
And then the show got canceled.
basically
Oh,
yeah,
man.
because of her, growing into
yeah.
puberty,
Puberty or
yeah,
stuff,
puberty.
But it was a really good
But I
show.
think now shows are able to like transition because another show that I watched was Family Matters. Like you got to
Yes.
see Steve Urkel
Yes.
and then kind of be like Stefan. Like they did a good transition.
That was
Yeah.
a good
Yeah.
transition.
Yeah.
Apparently, the guy who played Urkel was like really hot in real life.
Yeah.
Like he kind of put on that super
I mean,
nerd
he was hot
persona,
in
but
real
like
Should I speak
he
on
was
it?
sexy.
Yes, you know.
Oh,
Speak on it.
Speak on it.
I went to junior high with him at Marshall.
Oh.
He was he looked so different in real life. I guess I can say this. Everybody probably knows if they're on my Instagram. Ironically, hey Darius. Ironically, Darius, who played Eddie Winslow,
Right.
ended up being my niece's uncle. So my sister is with his brother. She
Okay.
marries his brother. So it
your
ended up being
brother-in-law.
family. Yeah.
Yeah.
So and he's a real cool dude. And what up? That's my people's. But yeah, like
That's
growing
so
up
funny.
seeing that, and who knew that like around I'd be going to junior high and like and then meeting him later in my life and like I ended up actually I was his assistant for a while.
Oh, wow.
Darius. So it's just a weird circle
Full
around.
circle.
Yeah,
That's so
but the
funny.
world is small. Anyway, one of my favorite shows.
No.
How was it working for him?
Difficult. Nah, he was really, you are really cool. Very detailed, very wants things a certain way. Loves to entertain and party and cook and food, and he can cook. He can, I'm talking about really cook. Like for real. And I actually learned a few things from him as far as my eating habits. But that was years ago. But good dude, cool dude. Fun, he's fun.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And okay, that's the 3. And shall we talk about the AIDS?
Wow.
Ooh.
I feel like,
Only
what were you gonna say? No,
because I don't remember any of that in person. The only like
in person
from my experience, of course. I was a kid. I didn't hear about that, but watching like Dallas Buyers Club, that movie. Have you? That's my only like.
I've never seen it.
It's about like the AIDS epidemic and all of that, but like, yeah, I don't know. Let me know about that.
That brings back. I can't remember if I'm pretty sure it was the 90s. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Eazy-E.
When he died. Yeah.
That was like, honestly, that was my first real. What's AIDS?
Hearing about it.
It was.
Yeah. He had AIDS.
And it was kind of like, it was so new, honestly, at the time. I was kind of like, damn, that's messed up. There's something that can kill you? Damn. And, okay.
Yeah.
And then it became the next person and the next person. And then I don't know what year, but Magic Johnson. And it became more and more of a thing.
Yeah.
And it creeped me out to where, am I saying too much? But like, honestly, like that is like on the top of my list when I'm dating. Like, when's the last time you were tested?
Exactly.
No, that's good. That's a good
Because
thing.
it's real.
Yeah.
It is real. And now it's such a sexual time, especially internet and all these other things, that it's kind of like part of the process.
Yeah.
When's the last time you got
You're
tested? And I
screening
mean,
of
I know
them.
supposedly they have, where you can survive and live and all this stuff on medication and not even be detected,
Yeah.
which we've came a long way,
Right.
but it's still like
A disease.
for real. Yeah. So AIDS was real.
Real.
And
It
is.
scared
Yeah.
me.
What'd she say?
She said if you kiss somebody, you'll get AIDS.
Oh, wow.
God.
Good one.
I was like, oh my God. But that was like,
And you
really
believed
didn't
it.
have-
Did you
yeah, I
not
believed
kiss
it.
anybody for a
I
long
kissed somebody
time?
for a long time because I was like, my mom, if I kiss you, I'm getting AIDS.
Well, honestly,
Oh
there
my
was
God.
like
There
so
was
much
no-
mystery around
Yeah.
the
There's no
disease.
confirmation
Yeah.
to that first. She was saying, I meant that like he has an open sore in his mouth, and then you kiss him, then you're gonna get AIDS.
Yeah.
And I was just like, okay, well, I'm done.
Well, and there was a time where they thought you could get AIDS from like touching a toilet seat, like
Oh, yeah.
shaking
Yeah.
hands. So
Yeah.
there
I was
a lot of
told something
stigma
about
there.
like a needle sticking out on a toilet seat, like watch
They
when
had-
where you sit in public restrooms.
I don't know if
Right?
it was a media propaganda, but they were saying a lot like needles are in bathrooms, public bathrooms. It was a lot of stuff kind of going on. Yeah. Dang, wow. It brings back memories.
That's crazy.
It was really scary though.
Did it kind of make you guys change the way that you dated?
I had one guy at the time, so I wasn't worried. Kill him if he went somewhere else.
I think when you grow up, go ahead.
Oh no, I was going to say I was a toddler at the time, so no problems there.
Perfect.
I think now, like, you just have to make sure whoever you're with is tested too. Or that you guys could go together.
Yeah.
It's like not even a big deal.
It's romantic. Make it a date night.
Date night.
Yeah.
I feel like people lie when you ask them.
Yeah, they do.
I for sure know, because it's like, hey, have you been tested recently? Yeah,
I'll be like, then why don't you let me see?
And it's like, you're just horny
Wait.
right now.
Hey, I still have the voicemail for mine. I do mine I don't have anything to worry about. Unfortunately.
I thought they don't call if you don't.
Oh, I got it.
Oh, they should have.
Y'all want to hear it?
Good call. Good call.
I do because I don't know. It's just I guess the time when it was introduced freaked me
Yeah.
out so much that it's a regular process. And plus, you do your yearly, and so it's kind
Yeah.
of in the process
You're
of it. You know,
supposed to.
where you're supposed to. Yeah.
Yeah.
We should move on.
Need to turn.
All right. Should I rough? I'm gonna switch it up a little
Were you gonna
bit.
say I'm gonna ruffle these?
I was gonna
Ruffle these feathers.
Hey,
in these
y'all.
hoop earrings.
Don't you blame us.
Heck, I want to know just because it's sitting right here.
Okay.
What is it?
mom's car phone?
Oh,
What?
My mother had a car phone,
Yes.
and it was the first version of a cell
Bougie.
phone
She got that money.
that I ever had. It was with
got
the
that
string.
money.
She got it installed in her Camry, and I was
Never-
like, "That is the coolest. That's the future."
Did it
really
hook on to
was.
something?
I guess it hooked into the car somehow. It was wired in. Yeah.
yeah. Because my
first
dad
time-
had one. I thought we were like rich.
Yes, it was a
It was
luxury.
like, did you watch Saved by the Bell?
No.
It was a car phone with a big, huge block.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
I
it
know
was
the
like
one.
super huge.
And you like hung it up when you were
charge
You
it
did
again.
talking.
Did it
You
charge
put
with the
in
car
in
driving?
the center console. You put it like right there.
The
My mom
first
kind
time-
of hung out into the passenger seat.
The first time I saw a car phone was in Pretty Woman.
Oh yeah, and you're like, okay, he's wealthy.
I wanted I need me one of those. I need a guy.
Right.
No wonder Julia's after that. He's got a car phone.
Should I pass it? There's some good ones up in
Okay.
here.
Yeah,
No,
that's
go
all I
ahead.
wanted to say.
Okay, this is probably you again because the writing is pretty cool. The Titanic sank and Leo died. Good Lord.
I was just thinking about that this
Wow.
morning.
You were thinking about the Titanic.
Because I was like,
Why? Like,
I don't-
what
I don't
made
know.
Or
you?
him dying.
What?
him dying and like this old lady still thinking about this young man from
It
her,
was her soulmate.
young past.
It was probably your stepbrother.
But that's not her what?
That brother.
I'm just saying, like, she probably got married and had kids with some other fella and like had grandchildren and like she's still thinking about
Yeah.
this other guy.
I love that you built up an entire backstory.
she has an entire family now.
Died for her, right? Even though they both could have
Well,
got on the thing.
Yeah, I don't think he
together, but,
died
you know, we
for
don't talk
her.
about
He
that.
died
Dramatic.
because of her. She was like, the raft's not big enough. She's a light sleeper, that one. No, I remember being in the theater and like waking, like I fell asleep in the movie
2
because I was
hours.
very young and it was very long.
Right.
And I woke up to like that. Like, we're sinking.
Oh, yeah.
And I woke up and I was like, wait, the hot one's dying. Leo was like it back then.
Yeah.
He was so cute.
That's so true.
He was it for me.
Right.
Yeah.
And I was like, how can you let him die? I bought a ticket.
Right. Where is he?
And now looking back, it really was her fault, and I'll never forgive.
Her?
Rose.
Rose. Thank
Could
you.
have shared.
Right.
She could have shared. She's just selfish.
Greedy. She needed
Yeah.
that space.
Selfish.
Can I take my shirt off, y'all? I'm a little hot.
Take
a
your shirt off.
Please
Take
do.
it
We need the
off.
A little bit.
Okay. Let's see. Oh,
We
we
do
already
this
did
one.
that one. Okay.
Great.
I'll just
Alright.
pick from the middle. Okay. This one's mine, actually. Dances from the 90s.
Oh, there's a lot.
I'm looking at you two because I
Okay.
don't know any of the 90s dances.
Wow.
Any other 90s?
We discussed the Humpty dance.
The Humpty.
Yes.
What is that?
So
Let's see if you know.
go ahead.
do it.
Taught me right before
Just
this.
a little bit. Don't embarrass me. Don't do the white girl version.
You got this.
I have
can tell.
no other version. It was this.
It was like
What music does that go to?
the Humpty dance is your chance to do the. And he had a big ass nose with the glass.
Humpty Hump. Do
Yes.
baby.
Yes. She did it, girl. You
Yeah.
That was good.
Did it. She
That was
couldn't
pretty
even
good.
look. She was so nervous. But I think I did it right.
Yes, a little bit.
What other dances?
Yeah, what else is there? Is this
I'm-
the 90s? No, that's not.
I don't even
Forget it,
know.
forget
The Macarena, was that 90s?
Macarena.
Oh,
was.
okay.
Any like I feel like the song.
I
to
don't
the
want no
Dead.
scrubs, cause scrubs is the
Yeah,
guy that can't
but that
get
was in
no
the Dead.
love.
What about the
Well, they kinda
Tootsie
did that,
Roll?
you know.
The Tootsie Roll?
The Tootsie Roll.
Right,
all
we
you
hit
know.
all that.
Okay.
Butterfly.
Whoa.
Whoa.
The Tootsie Roll and the butterfly.
Whoa.
Which we've seen you
And the
do.
Cabbage Patch.
Wow.
What's that one? Can you show me?
The Cabbage Patch.
Yeah.
Oh, just
Bring
bring it
it
up.
And then what was that? The
SpongeBob did that.
Nissan? I forget.
I don't know.
The Nissan.
I don't remember how
Janet
Janet
Jackson.
Yes.
Or is that
And
the
then
80s?
the
I
Roger
forget. Don't-
Rabbit, but I can't remember how it goes.
Would the
I think that was-
Carlton have been in the 90s? When it became signature?
Is that a dance?
That was
a dance.
The Carlton, but people just said it was the Carlton.
Oh.
Yeah,
Right.
they
Did
actually
he
had a
steal it?
legal thing about that. Actually,
They did.
yeah, somebody did the song and Carlton posted it, and I think he was somebody was trying to sue them for stealing their dance.
Oh,
I don't quote me, but it's somewhere on the internet. Yeah. But was freaking in the 80s or 90s? I feel like it
Freaking.
was
That
new to
sounds like
me
a
in the
90s
90s.
thing.
It was freaking. So like right now we
All the
twerking,
time.
Like freak dancing.
twerking and all that stuff.
Like freaking.
Yeah, but
it's more like a
freaking,
slow
yeah, and
motion.
their bodies was
Like
like,
a
in the front of
roll.
you, so
Yes.
you were freaking like.
Slower than
Yes,
like
and it was
like
your
bumping,
bodies moved together.
grinding.
Yes. I don't see. Oh, you know what? Let's not do that.
Nothing wrong.
Hi, Aaliyah. But no, there were so many. It was, man, the 90s were so dope. And I know
They
it's
were.
not just because that was my time, but at the same time, the music then was like,
It
man,
wasn't a lot of bleeping.
you could make love to the music.
Yeah.
Just let it play.
like sexy music.
Just
90s R&B.
Now you got to stop it because wait, oh no, what
can't
is he
listen
talking
to
about?
that
What is
song.
he?
Yes.
But
Yeah.
90s was like, wow. I mean, we even had Janet Jackson still. I mean, we still have her, but I mean, you
Right.
know what I mean? Like,
It's different,
what was,
man.
Yeah, that
does
song
it matter what the friends
Oh
say?
yeah, that was a good song.
No, but before that, baby, I forget that. She had the curly hair. It was like gray and white
Are you
album
talking about
cover.
Liv?
Ay.
No,
I
you're
can
not talking
Google
about
it.
Liv. I'm trying to remember.
But no,
Janet's
she was.
song.
She had the holy jeans, baggy, hats,
Oh,
white,
yes,
curly
yes,
hair,
yes.
and
I
she
know
was
that.
still.
Wait,
That's
MC
the
Live.
way love
Yeah.
goes.
That was a
Yes,
good song.
that album.
She's gorgeous.
Janet
She
is gorgeous.
still
Then we
is
had
gorgeous.
TLC.
Oh,
Man,
TLC,
yes.
Then we had like Immature.
Wow.
Never heard of
Yes.
them.
Immature is like
Yes.
they are like B2K. They birthed B2K.
Oh.
Yep.
Because that's his brother, Omarion's brother. So
Oh.
Immature was 3 guys. They wore hella baggy jeans. Like hella baggy.
Oh, that's when sagging was like.
Oh, that was it.
Sagging, though.
It was
This
just
is
the way it fit.
Way too big. Way too big. So they would sag and they would wear like black huge vests and like dark the round glasses.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
So I listened to Immature. I was listening to Brandy and
Cross color.
Monica. Who were you gonna say?
2 cross colors. Crisscross.
Crisscross. They
Yes.
wore their clothes backwards.
Yes.
Oh.
They used to sing crisscross
Yes.
to make it.
That seems very difficult
The
like, to
Mag-
like
I know
pee
that.
and stuff.
I know that song.
yes.
I know
That was their
that
biggest song, I
Yeah,
think.
their biggest
I think for us it was more not TLC. I'm sorry, Spice Girls. But
Right.
you guys,
Oh,
like
yes.
Spice Girls
Spice
was
Girls,
it.
Yeah. And then what else did you listen
I tell you what I want.
I don't even oh, Britney Spears. Okay, so I have this like really vivid memory from my childhood of going to this huge like music shop actually here in the valley as a kid, and it was just cassette tapes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I remember picking out the Britney Spears cassette, Baby One More Time. Wow. And I had a Walkman, a cassette player Walkman at the time, and I was like a kid. I was like 7, and I played that on a loop.
You're like, this is it.
That was my like childhood
Oh, your
anthem.
jam.
That and Backstreet Boys.
Yep.
Those were it for me. That
That was
it. That
like
a wrap.
late 90s is when the boy bands started to become like really
Yes.
popular.
With Justin Timberlake's group.
NSYNC.
He was in sync.
NSYNC.
NSYNC.
Yes.
Yeah, late 90s.
Okay, so that's another
Yeah.
card of mine, but we can just talk about it now.
Yeah.
B-Boys or NSYNC? Because there was the whole
I
battle.
listened to either.
She's like, neither.
I
Pass.
was
No.
listening to
Block that ass.
Yes.
I was listening to
Boyz II Men,
Jodeci.
Jodeci.
Boyz II Men. I like my mom. Well, mostly like my dad. Like when Lil Kim's album first came out with the legs open. I was but I was listening to like those and stuff I was supposed to be listening to.
Yeah, Lil Kim and Missy Elliott. Like, I remember being really into them and like knowing it was inappropriate, but like loving
Still
it.
loving it.
Yeah.
I also chose the explicit Eminem album. Like, I was really into him. And 50 Cent. And Afro Man. I think he came like late 90s.
I don't know.
Sounds
who that
familiar.
is.
What?
Is that like techno or?
That's the Because I Get High. Because I Get High. I loved that song and I didn't know what it meant. I was in like 4th grade.
It was such a huge transition for me. Like the timing of the 90s, I was in 5th, 6th grade, and then I went to high school. So like it covered so much of my
Year-round.
life.
Yeah.
So I went through so many
That's
different
amazing.
Phases. of the
phases. I was
Because
golf.
even listening to them talk, like
Yeah.
Even though I'm saying like I grew up in 90s, like your 90s is a different version.
Totally.
Yeah.
Very different.
Yeah.
And I was really into the 90s dance music as well. Like all the Jock Jams CDs that were like, so it was just all dance music because that was like really popular
It
in
would
the
come on infomercials.
early mid 90s.
But-
yeah. Jock Jams.
Would come on infomercials.
And hearing you say that, it makes me think about, you know what, the 90s were more segregated.
Yes.
Probably, yeah.
They were, because it was pop,
And then
hard rock, rap,
hip hop.
It was so,
Yeah.
and now you kind of hear a little bit of everything,
Everything.
and almost everything. Even in country.
Yes.
I was listening to country the other day. I'm like, is this R&B or is this country song? Like, and vice versa.
I love country music and like I cannot get into the blend of hip hop and country. I just don't
You
think
don't
it's
like
good.
it? Oh, you don't think it's good?
No, I listen to it and I'm like, ugh, like it just feels
So
phony
you don't
to
like,
me.
well, I'm gonna take my.
Right.
You don't like
You don't
that?
like that?
How do you feel about
No,
that?
I like country music. But are you talking? Wait, what song are you
that's
talking
not
about?
country.
to you.
No,
He is. What is
wait,
he
what's the
technically?
sound?
It's Little X.
I'm gonna
Little
ride
Nas
till I
X.
can't no more.
With Billy Ray
Gonna-
Cyrus.
You've
I don't know if
never
I've heard that
that
exact song.
There's
Have
no
you ever
way.
heard of Billy Ray Cyrus?
Yeah, it's Miley Cyrus's dad.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
That shows her age.
that's my point of reference.
I'm like, you don't remember? So I did have a cassette of Billy Ray Cyrus, like, Don't Break My Heart, Mikey.
No
Break
way.
My Heart.
Oh, you had that?
Yeah.
Break my heart.
Oh, so
My
that's the
head
song
get
pulled
ready.
Which one is
if
that
you want
one?
to play it.
Just don't
Oh,
think
because
you
this is who it
understand.
is. You have had to hear this.
I hate this song.
Oh, okay.
Legitimately,
That's what I wanted to know.
Why?
every time it comes on the
Why?
radio, I change it.
Okay,
You change it.
As a country fan.
Yeah, it feels artificial to me. It feels like they got together and they're like, "Hey,
Let's make some money.
these are two popular genres. Let's just mix them, because then we can cross promote our audiences." The sound itself, I don't dig it. It feels artificial to me. Like it feels like redundant and like poppy. I don't like pop country either. Like I like country.
So
no
you
Taylor
like
Swift.
Shania Twain?
Well, that's like pop. That's
Still
like
pop?
leaning toward
Okay,
poppy
tell
to
me
me.
who you like when you say country. Because I think Shania Twain is country. I like Faith Hill. Or are they still pop?
Look
There-
at you,
so-
Danielle.
I know country.
No, I'm loving this right now.
So my favorite, my go-to is Dixie Chicks.
Oh, okay.
Ooh. Oh, they're so dope though.
Yeah,
Good.
Really, really.
and they have more of like a
R&B country.
folksy
She kind
I
of.
was
vibe,
listening to
bluegrass
country.
maybe.
Yeah.
Ninth grade, and they're like soulful.
Country.
Like, yeah.
I think I like them because they're feminist country,
Okay.
and there's not a lot of that in country music. There's not a lot of like women who are like sticking it to the man.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Kind of like, is her name Miranda?
Yes.
Lambert.
Yes.
Yep.
She kind of sticks
Miranda.
it to them.
Yeah. She's got a great
You need
voice
to
too.
open up your mind.
This open. You know what? Okay. Fun fact. I used to hate country music. Like literally
me too.
despise it. Like I was a
'cause you gotta
hater for
listen
no
to the
reason. though.
words.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I always heard, and I was like, "Shut up! It's just whiny men. Shut up." But then I
No.
started recently, like a few months ago, I started becoming more open to it, and it's actually really,
It's really
it's like
good.
poetic. It's
Yeah.
it's good.
I think
like
it's some of the
rap.
most romantic.
It's like rap.
Like
music.
a rap.
It is romantic.
I mean, can I just be honest?
Yes.
I feel like country music is R&B for white people.
Country music.
Because if you really, I got this
white
right now.
I'm processing.
If you can find it, let me know. If you
What
can find it, let me
song?
know. But it's this particular artist that let me really realize it. So it's this song called, oh my gosh, Tennessee Whiskey.
Yes.
Girl.
Yes.
Girl.
That was a song that that got
literally-
me to be like, it perked my ears up,
Yeah.
and I
Who
was like,
sings that?
"This is
Yeah.
country.
Who
I
sings
could
that?
fuck with country.
Yes.
I
can find out. It's
hang
on
with
my-
yeah,
Chris Staples. Stapleton. Sorry.
That's the song
Respect.
that got me to open my mind.
Oh
It's
yes.
so
Oh,
good.
yeah.
Unfortunately, we can't
do
play
like
this
this
part
song.
on the episode,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
but it's fine.
But I feel like country music is people singing what their soul is saying, which is R&B.
Yeah, that's true.
You know,
This is
like
true.
so I've opened up. Catch me 7-8 years ago, I would have been like country, no. But now I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
And what
give
I appreciate
respect.
about country is that they just say it. They don't try to like put metaphors on it, and like
No,
they just
do.
Sometimes, but
Yeah,
it's
they be
definitely
like, the
more
fog
honest.
in the lake is us, girl.
Name that tune. The fog in the lake is us, girl. I mean, I could see it's a hit.
What does that mean?
Yeah, like what is that?
The fog in the lake.
Like we go together now.
Oh, the frog and the lake. So you're the frog, I'm
Is that
the
off
lake.
the top of the dome? Because that ain't wrong. We can build on that. We could build.
I wonder how they come up with these lyrics.
You just sit there.
Frog or fog?
Frog
Completely
in
different
the lake.
metaphor. I gotta rethink that.
Can be near the lake too.
They're in the lake.
Whichever one
Now
you
it's a
wanna roll.
threesome. The frog, the fog, and the lake.
Like-
I want to ask a question though.
Okay.
Okay, first person, the first strongest for real memory of your 90s.
The strongest.
Pega, you go.
I'll go because it just
You got it. Okay, go.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
go.
Oh.
No, you go, Peg. Go.
Oh, okay. When I say Backstreet Boys and Britney Spears defined my 90s, I mean that. So Backstreet Boys, me and my best friend at the time, like, were the Backstreet Boys freaks together.
Okay.
As we were like little, like 7-year-olds.
Yeah.
And like we would literally get matching Backstreet Boys t-shirts, wear them on the bus to school, in the back of the bus, be sharing our little cassette tape Walkman, like one headphone per ear, right? You know the thing you used to do?
Did they even have like headphones back then, like
think
earbuds?
they did. I'm pretty sure.
Real ones.
But no, they were like this.
could
You
adjust
just
it.
This, you put them
Okay.
on.
They had thin ones. So
You
you
were
could adjust
you
them.
probably were rich.
Yeah,
Got the
everyone
new
was
ones,
I was not rich, but
but they had the headphones. Got it. So that's
and
your
we would
memory?
literally memorize lyrics to Backstreet Boys songs, and like it would be like, okay, these 3 verses are yours, and then these are yours, and then we would like synchronize it and go back and forth, and we would sing to each other, and like that was it.
Can you give us a verse?
Yeah.
You are my fire, the one desire, believe
I don't know none of these words.
when I say that
Hey.
I want it that way. Tell me why ain't nothing but a
So which Backstreet Boy was your man?
Yes.
I don't remember.
your boo?
It was
There was
one
a
of the
dark-haired,
brunette
skinny,
ones.
tall guy.
Mine was Brian the not
Light-haired?
Brian. Yeah, I don't know. He was,
was
light
cute,
haired.
too.
He was
He
cute.
was cute.
He
Yeah,
was
yeah,
probably
yeah.
really
He
short.
was the second one. I
Okay.
thought
in
was
real
cute.
life.
Mine was one of the brunette guys. It definitely wasn't Austin Carter's brother.
Oh.
Aaron?
Aaron Carter's. I'm
Yeah.
sorry,
Who's
Austin. Austin
Yeah.
Powers.
Yeah.
It was one of the brunette guys. I don't remember their names, honestly. But what about you?
Man.
I was saying this is when I knew that I wanted to be a stylist and into fashion, is when my mom took me to my first MC Hammer TLC concert.
Oh,
and the
stop.
hammer
That is so
pants,
awesome.
and they were like
Yes.
gold. And they came out on stage, and he was
Oh
like,
my God.
"Hey!" Like, I thought it was like the best thing ever.
That's amazing.
That's like when you said that was like my first like experience.
Yeah.
That is epic.
Like,
Yeah.
what is it about that got you?
I don't know. It was like.
Let's get it started.
Yeah, it was like
I was
so
just
hype. He was so hype, and like
Yes.
TLC came out, and like them wearing their baggy clothes, but still being feminine.
Yeah.
And like Hammer's fashion, like he has so many. I think like choreography and like the dancing and how many times he changed his clothes, but they all kind of like it was just like everything to me.
Yeah.
So that was like my memory of the 90s.
I think my signature like 90s moment was seeing my first Michael Jackson music video, and I was like, that's it.
Which
'Cause-
one was
Which,
it?
yeah.
So You Rock My World. Do you remember this?
I'm like, that's so.
You know you did.
I thought you was like,
I know, you would think it was like black or white. Or like,
like,
no, the first one I saw was You Rock My World, and then I went back and I was like, who is this person? And I bought a DVD of his
Yeah, man.
music videos and just studied them
Damn.
to watch
and
them.
learned them
Yeah.
backwards and forwards.
The dance moves?
Yeah, like Billie Jean, like watching the first live performance where he did the
Wow.
moonwalk, and I was like, that is cool. Smooth Criminal, where he did like the lean.
Oh, yeah.
That was a whole movie that I would play over and over
Yes.
and over.
Thriller,
and
like they
over.
were movies, yeah.
Yeah.
And like seeing that, and as a dancer child, I was like,
Yeah.
that is an icon right there.
Do you know any of the dances? To
Of
this
course.
day? What about
Okay,
you?
what was yours?
I
Nika?
can't. There's so many.
A lot.
I'm gonna pick the funniest one.
Okay.
Because I'm an ass.
Funniest moment?
Remember Bill Clinton and Monica Lewinsky?
How is that the funniest?
Because
Because
it
he's a
came on her
president.
dress and like he was sloppy and I don't know. I just think it's funny. And I didn't know what that meant when I was little. I was like, I
Right.
mean,
Yeah.
you know, I kind of knew.
Yeah.
But I was like, wait. So why is that a big deal? Because I was like,
president to have
but I was like,
sex.
oh, he's married. Okay.
Right.
That's a big deal. But I still didn't. I guess I wasn't mature enough to understand
Yeah.
marriage versus someone you slept with.
Right.
But
I
and he was the
still-
president.
I still honestly don't think that that's impeachment worthy, to be honest.
Is that really why he got impeached?
Okay,
though?
by
Yeah.
today's standards, it absolutely is not.
You're right.
Because
No,
it's
today-
a personal matter. Like, it has nothing
Yeah.
to do with running the
Impeach,
country.
impeach,
At
impeach.
all.
Right.
Where we are.
Amen,
But
amen, amen.
dishonesty, a part of. I don't know. I don't know where I stand on that.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like that's a personal moral issue within, you know, but I mean, I don't care if my president is letting somebody, okay, you know what I
Being
mean?
with someone else
It's
other
being
than
with
their
someone
wife.
else.
Clearly, Hillary
I mean,
didn't
hopefully
care
not,
much
but
either.
Yeah.
that is
still
not,
with him.
has nothing to do with ruling my world.
Right.
Right.
You know?
Right.
So.
And
it
he
is what
was,
it
in
is.
my opinion, a good president.
Oh,
Yeah.
I have another one. Wait,
What we
but
got
I
on
can't
one?
fit the years though.
What
He
do
was
you
in the
mean?
process if it wasn't in the 90s. R. Kelly, man. No, Aaliyah was my girl, man.
Oh.
Them being together.
Him taking advantage of the situation.
this-
I feel like she, at a young, you know, of course she's not here to speak, but as a young mind, I could see myself doing the same thing. I'm not gonna lie. I could see myself, especially at that age, being so impressionable. But it wasn't right. It wasn't. But I mean, she's still dope, and I don't associate her with him.
Right.
You know, but that was huge. Especially because I think even at that age, I was probably looking at him like, hey.
Yeah.
Not knowing what
you
the,
a lot
you know.
more than a G.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, yeah.
I like
I was a
bald-headed,
teenager.
He looked good.
Yeah, he made, yeah.
At that time.
And then it's crazy because I was looking at her her stuff lately because I was like, dang,
Was it
how I want to do my
birthday?
bandana.
Yeah.
And he's in the background of one of her AJ Nothing But a Number albums cover. He's in the background like, you freaking stalker.
I said this one time. No wonder she's singing that.
Yeah,
Because she's with-
AJ.
But you know
It's
what?
kinda
I used
creepy
to
a
lie
little bit.
about my age to talk to other
Hey.
boys.
Did you?
I would never go older than 3. I used to say like my max is 2.
To
I was like,
what?
I'm only gonna
Years
say
older?
I'm 2 years older than what I really am.
I
And I only
see.
got caught once. And I was like, okay, I'm really 14.
That was always the first question, though.
You're like, how old
ASL,
are you? Yeah, how old are you?
Yeah.
Wait, what's ASL?
age, sex, location.
Oh.
That was
American
always on
Sign
like.
Language.
Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, what's that?
That's always the first question. American Sign Language. If it's a no, then no, thank you. No, like on that was on AIM,
Oh,
AOL
I didn't
Instant
have
Messenger.
AIM.
Oh.
Okay, so
Okay, that's one of the topics in there.
I'm
y'all.
sorry. So I didn't have AIM. So I had to meet boys at the mall. I had to lie to my mom till I was going shopping, and I would meet my boo at the mall.
Yo, boo.
Yes,
What
at
would
the
you
time.
and your boo do? Just a peck on the lips and you'd be like, hee hee.
Yeah, this is after I found out that you couldn't get AIDS from me. So, we
Wait,
would like
you
go
can't?
to the movies. We would go to the movies, and I would tell my mom we were seeing the Titanic because it was long, so I could be with them longer.
Right.
I was a lying
That's
child.
smart.
She's like, you've seen Titanic 13 times. I don't believe you anymore.
I was like, that's how long he's been in the movie theater. So good. No, but I think like I would just lie 2 years because I just want to be with someone older than someone my age. So
Older
I go-
like what?
So I go to school and be like, I'm with the high
46.
schooler.
No. How old?
Like when you're in junior high, be like, I'm not dating these little 7th, 8th graders.
True that.
I'm with the 9th graders.
So mature.
No, but yeah, I lied about my age.
Oh,
I
I
don't
would-
now though.
I would like try to get dropped off at the mall all the time. Like that was a go-to, and they had an arcade, and that was the place.
Because
Because
you would
then,
meet your boo.
yeah, where you
Okay.
could like go do some Dance Dance Revolution.
Was that in the 90s? I thought that was early 2000s.
DDR,
Could've swore it was-
I don't know, maybe late 90s, early 2000s.
Okay.
Yeah, but that was a frustratingly awesome game
It was.
because I could not get good at it.
Yeah, same.
I was a
never got
gangster
good at
in the
it.
90s.
I never got.
You was a thug?
Low key.
Going to school.
I had a lot of stuff happen in the 90s. I turned into myself in the 90s now that I look back at it. I mean, early 90s, I was leaving private school, all white school, and finding out that I was black into a public school.
Was black?
Girl.
No, for real? You didn't know you was black?
I knew I was black, but the way I spoke, the way I carried myself was very different.
Oh, yes, but I'm saying like...
I went to an all-white private school. There was like literally
But you still went home.
black people. My mom was white. Well, she's not white.
Yeah.
Love you, mommy. But she's mixed, but she's more on the whiter, the Caucasian side. My dad was black, but he was never home, and he was all about education. He didn't care how we acted, just get smart,
Right.
and so you can work or whatever. So my mom's very patient and sweet and all that good stuff. So I grew up in an area, in a environment that was just all about being successful and being the best you, and the way I spoke, the way I act, everything. Like my best friends had huge houses and tennis courts and nannies, and then my parents got a divorce, and then I went to Marshall.
That's
I love you,
not
Marshall.
bad.
Right? It's not.
But like you said, I was like, this is a Marshall.
Marshall Junior High. But when you're coming from such a school that watches you, everybody watches. I got swaddled at private school. On my hand because I didn't finish my homework assignment. Like it was some real
Swaddled.
stuff.
What does that mean?
Our paddle.
Paddled.
Oh, swatted.
Yes.
Because I was like, you swaddle a
Yeah.
baby. Like, that's a nice thing.
So I won't mention the school.
But they don't do that anymore.
No, they don't. Oh, I hope not.
Yeah, no.
But so I got introduced to a school full of many different races, majority black people, Africans, Americans, whatever y'all comfortable with. So that's when I learned, like, oh my gosh, I could dance to hip hop music. Oh my gosh, I could be a cheerleader. No, it was very different kind of music. That's when I was goth. I was like goth, dark makeup.
I really want to see a picture of goth.
Wow, I do too.
Send a picture.
And then when I got around multiple, different type of races, that's when I was like, I started finding myself, and I started realizing, like, oh my gosh, I don't have to be one thing.
You can be
I can be everything I am. So I tried everything: hip hop, gangster, hood dudes, great guy, everything, and here I am.
So what are you now?
I appreciate.
What are you now?
Are you black?
Oh, I'm black.
Oh, okay.
I'm black for sure, and proud of it.
Actually,
I
I'm a Chinese
love who
woman.
I am today. I love who I am.
As you should.
Thank you. But I could, I mix it up. I could do Puerto Rican. I could do all that. But right now, like who I am, I'm good. Pega,
Yes.
90s. Do you feel like that was a huge part since you were kind of earlier, or do you feel like you kind of got the end of it?
I totally got the end of it, but I'm like latching onto that bandwagon because I don't know if it's the same for you because you're so close to the year I was born. Like, I feel like there's something nostalgic and like beautiful in our memories about the 90s that we kind of want to stick to, and we're like, the good old days. But like in reality, I know it's probably not even better than now,
Yeah.
And it's just like the time that's passed that's made it.
I mean,
seem better.
there was a lot of like crazy stuff happening in the 90s that like we as kids were just not aware of. Right?
This is true.
So, like the riots and
AIDS,
AIDS and like the impeachment of our president and stuff like that we just as kids weren't aware of. But of course there was that stuff, but we were watching Space Jam and going to McDonald's to get our Beanie Babies.
Beanie Babies. I had so many of those. Do you guys remember the Tamagotchi toys?
Yes. On the little keychain.
Yeah, like you would take care of it like it was an
Your
actual
kid,
pet.
yes.
Like there was
That's
a
terrible.
fascination with pets.
Yeah.
And
like fake pets.
did you have the clackers?
Yes. Which is, I think it's
The
still a
clackers that
thing.
like, oh, my mom was like,
wait.
take that shit.
Oh, that. I was thinking the
The wrist bracelet.
Slap bracelets.
Was that
That's
the
what I'm
90s?
talking. Yeah.
Yes. And Furbies.
Furby. Creepy.
Yes.
I had Pogs, and you trade them.
I don't know what that is.
So they're like round. They're really round. You can get paper if you were broke, but if you could also, they came in like plastic, and then you would collect them, and then like you would go play with your friend, and like you had to like pop them on them.
Ah.
It was kind of dumb when I think about it. But that was like my game. I like Pogs and the Clackers. Yeah, and the yo-yos.
Yo-yos were it. Especially the ones that lit up.
Yes.
You know what else? Now I think about, I can't. What are those things called? Skip-its?
Skip it, yeah.
I never got that one.
You put it on your
skip it?
ankle.
I never figured it out.
Skip.
Oh, you figured it out. You skipped around.
Yeah, I was not good at that. I just
Like
got
a
Hulu.
horse. Like you're galloping.
The poor man skip it.
That's hula hoop.
Yeah, it was that and Bop It. Did you have a Bop It?
I have a Bop It.
Bop
I have
It.
a Bop It now.
Do you still?
And Zoe
missed it.
plays with the Bop It.
Those were the shit.
Yeah.
The guy was kind of mean though. He was like, "Do it again, but better score." Okay, Dick.
You guys want to move on to the next?
Okay, let me scroll through that. I took out the ones that like we kind of touched on. This says Oprah. Who wrote this?
I did.
You were Oprah? You remember? You
I was too young. I was too young to be watching
your homework.
But I'm trying to cover all our bases here, okay? Just because I was 8 in the 90s, 7 in the 90s,
Right.
don't mean. Oh.
She came on at 3:00. You were supposed to be doing your
So you
homework.
learned
3 o'clock,
from school
yes.
to see
I didn't
Oprah.
watch
I was
Oprah.
listening. I was sneaking listening while I
Listening to
acted like
Oprah.
I was doing homework.
What do you remember about that?
That was a show.
Yeah, like
That was
all
a
the
show.
women watched it. All the stay-at-home moms was watching Oprah.
She used to make me strong. And then like I used to hear, like there were episodes that dealt with issues that I was dealing with
Like
as
what?
a child. Molestation, racism. There were topics that were like, and I was so small, but it gave me like the confidence and the strength. Low key, like, damn, I didn't even think about that till right now. Like, okay, tell somebody, do this. Like, you know, don't sit there and just take it. Or, you know, there was a lot of different issues she spoke about.
It was a lot of different talk shows because now, like you said,
Phil Donahue.
Yes, I didn't watch that though.
Maury?
I was watching.
I watched Maury and Jerry
Ricky
Springer.
Lake.
I remember those.
Yeah, I was watching Ricky Lake.
Ricky Lake. Oh,
And,
damn. I was so
the other-
sad when she went
I
off.
was trying to think of the other one that we used to watch. Ricky Lake and Sarah, wasn't it Sally Jessy Raphael?
Yes.
With the red glasses.
Wow. Short hair.
She had short hair. She's
Yep.
red, yeah.
I just know Maury.
Murray was good. He's changed.
Yeah.
Though. He went to more Jerry Springer.
Type
He was like
thing.
really on it.
He used
and
to have real topics.
Yeah,
on it
he
too.
did.
And then he just went to baby daddies
Yeah.
all the time.
yeah.
You are not the father.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that he became.
But you
known
was
for that.
you was hopeful though.
Yes.
You're like, oh no, he's the dad. Just like
You
him.
wanted to know.
And you're like, no. Dang, she slept with 5 guys and still don't know.
I'm curious, were reality shows a thing in the 90s?
No.
Like,
It-
not,
No,
not yet.
It wasn't a thing.
Real World was like the first
yeah.
Whoa,
reality
yeah.
TV of the
I
90s.
thought the
Real World, that was it.
Big Brother was the original. No,
I'm
No,
pretty-
Big Brother came later.
I think it was Real World.
okay,
Yeah,
that was the
Real
first
World.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was like 2000s.
It
Yeah.
was really raw on Real World.
Yeah.
It
Wrong.
wasn't as raw.
Raw.
It wasn't. I feel like so scripted now. That
Now the
reality
producers
show.
are getting in there.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't. I don't want to say it wasn't any producers, but it was really like, I'm really living this. You're really just
Right.
following
Yeah.
around. Versus
Right,
like,
right.
y'all need to come here, be at the house at this time. Y'all got to get these jobs. It was
Yeah.
real like situation.
Real world.
Yeah, it was a real.
I think right now a key thing is industry wise. I could be wrong, but I think is sticking to the real. People are getting a little bit caught up in the money and the likes and the views, and they're kind of swaying to script. Don't
Yeah.
keep it real.
I think
That's
it's
why we
shifting
watch.
in that
Yeah.
direction, more of the real direction anyways. So
Hopefully
Right,
it
because
stays there.
it makes you think more when it's more dimensional.
Yep.
Like it's not clear like who did wrong, and it actually prompts discussion.
Yeah.
Versus like this was clearly set up
Right.
that this guy cheated and like threw a chair across the bar. Like it's like
Yeah.
okay.
But there's still something like in the 90s sitcoms were big.
Bomb.
Yeah, like Friends and Seinfeld and like what others? There were so many like Family
so
Matters,
funny.
Cosby Show, like all of those,
Yeah,
like
the
Full
Cosby.
House, like family-based like
Shows.
sitcoms and shows were like super big, and those were some of those were really formulaic. Like you knew exactly what the formula was.
Yeah.
Okay, they're gonna get in a fight right now. The dad's gonna interfere. He's gonna talk to them. Now, girls, you need to get along.
Yeah.
They're gonna get make up and have a moment and start crying and like
You know, I
the
just
end,
realized-
it wraps up in a pretty bow. You know the
saying
formula.
that. Something about the 90s TV show helped raise the children.
Yeah.
Right now, what we got? Blackish.
I watched that.
What else? What else
Like
helps?
sitcoms today.
Yeah.
There's not that many good ones.
Big
That's
Bang
new.
was like the last.
Now it's like twerk.
Big Bang's
kind of.
not raising your kids.
I feel like that was the
Just-
last one.
It's just
Yeah, there's
silliness.
no-
Help us.
You know what?
Right.
This Is Us. This Is Us.
It's
is the
so
new one.
good.
That's a new one.
Oh,
I
But it's not
cried.
really a sitcom.
No,
not.
No, it's definitely a dramedy.
Yeah, it's a
like, or
drama.
actually a drama. It's not even a dramedy. Is it?
It's a
No,
drama.
It's a drama. Because I cry like every other
time.
episode.
Every time.
I'm bawling.
Yep.
Like I'm on my period for the whole season.
Yep. It's pretty
I
bad.
feel like
Yeah.
nowadays they're just rerunning episodes of popular sitcoms. Like
I mean,
there
there's some
aren't-
good stuff out there.
Modern Family
It ain't raising our
is
kids,
like
though.
popular.
It's not raising the
can't
kids.
even watch that
It doesn't give that clear,
Yes.
heartwarming message at the end like the 90s sitcoms did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I mean, we shouldn't be relying on TV shows to raise our kids, but it
But
helps.
it's like not
It
a lot
helps.
of not a lot of things on television for them to watch.
No.
There's not a lot of choices, or there's so much choices that you have to like weed out.
That's
like
true.
what is positive reinforcement for them to watch.
Yeah.
Because I was trying to think of like cartoons that I used to watch. I was watching like Recess,
Yeah.
and I was watching like Rugrats.
Mhm, Tommy
I watched
Pickles.
Doug, and then
Cat Dog.
I didn't watch Cat Dog because I thought it was dumb.
It was dumb.
Pretty good.
I watched Ren and Stimpy. That did not raise me.
Rocket Power.
I didn't watch that. I don't even know what that is.
What?
What was it? Brain
Like a
and
surfer show.
Take Over the World.
Oh,
Pinky and the Brain.
Pinky and the Brain.
Yes.
That came on
Brain.
later. That the
Dexter's Laboratory,
Animaniacs.
too.
Pinky and the Brain.
Yeah.
Brain, brain.
Those are like good shows.
Yeah.
There's a couple good shows on, but not so many that I will allow Zoe to watch. Sitting here listening to both of you talk and like me and Nidra talk, it sounds like, but a lot of shows is like segregated.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because I didn't watch any of the shows.
Well, yeah, it's not like there were mixed families on TV in the 90s.
I didn't watch a lot of the shows that you guys did because I was watching like black shows. I was watching Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
I watched.
I watched Fresh
The
Prince.
thing is, I watched both sides. Like I watched Fresh Prince and Family Matters and Cosby Show, but then I also watched Full House and.
See, I didn't watch
Boy
those
Meets
because I
World.
felt like I couldn't relate.
Really?
No.
I peeked in.
But it was all the same
But yeah.
stories, wasn't it?
Not really.
No.
No?
And I couldn't get with the comedy.
Wait, which show you didn't get?
I'm saying like when I tried to watch Full House, like I
Full
wasn't
House.
laughing.
It wasn't a laugh out loud funny show.
No.
To be fair.
And I wasn't, it wasn't anything like I didn't see myself.
It out.
Yeah.
Like
I do remember
that's
Jesse.
Yeah.
It was just cheese ball, yeah.
Yeah.
And that was, I think, for like a younger audience. Like they were playing really safe. Whereas, like when I watched Fresh Prince, like they were a little edgier with their humor.
Definitely edgier.
But I still got it though. Because
It was funny.
yeah,
It was like
funny.
legit funny. There was a lot more, I think, physical comedy too in Fresh Prince. Like when I watched, there wasn't
yeah,
a lot of like
totally.
slapstick in Full House.
Yeah.
Honestly, looking back, I don't think it was that funny of a show. It was more like the moral of the story was kind of every episode's focus.
Yeah.
I feel like that's all family-based shows like that, though. Yeah.
I think
But-
more so
yeah.
because I didn't see myself.
You can relate.
Yes.
Yeah.
I couldn't relate because I didn't see anyone on the screen that looked like me.
Set It Off.
Oh, that was a good movie.
It was the actors in it were older than myself, but I felt like because
Okay, so
my
first
parents.
tell me who you are.
Okay, at the time,
Okay.
who I am is a girl going from bougie life.
No, I mean in the movie.
Oh,
Who are you? Are you TT?
Oh, I'm not TC. I'm Queen
Oh, you haven't
Latifah.
seen this?
I'm Queen Latifah. What was
Have you seen
her
Set It Off?
name?
No, I haven't seen.
Okay, homework.
Wait,
I'm
was
just learning
this
and
a
listening.
cheerleading movie?
No. Homework. It's all. We
This
should watch
was
it
not.
together.
What is that cheerleading movie? You're
Bring It
thinking
On.
of
Bring It On.
Yeah, that was good.
This is the opposite.
What is it?
Very, very
Banks.
opposite.
Oh, okay.
Queen Latifah's character. What
Um.
was her name?
Oh my God. What's her name? Cleo.
Yes.
It was Cleo.
Yes.
TT. I forgot Vivica's Fox character.
But I could kind of go Jada Pickett's character too.
Yeah, I think you're more Jada.
Yeah.
That looks dramatic.
Anyhow,
It is.
I felt like, yeah, you know what? I'm more Jada.
Yeah.
I would have waited out
She
on
definitely more
Queen
Jada.
Latifah's role. It was like at the time I felt like I just want to get away.
And Robert Bank.
No, but that would have worked too. No, but I just felt like the moral of the story or the overall was like they were tired of the life that they lived and they wanted to make a change. So even
By
though I was
Robin Banks.
way younger or whatever it was at the time, I felt like, yeah, set this shit off. Fuck these, F these people.
This was the second time I realized what gay was.
Was the first time Ellen DeGeneres?
No, girl. I just told you I didn't relate.
Oh, okay. My bad.
The first time was,
That was
actually,
real.
going to my friend's house.
Ellen?
Yeah.
That
Ellen
real.
was like, it's real.
That was
It's
real
out in
shit.
the
When you
open.
watch
I
that,
told everyone.
That's like you
That was a
actually
real-
did something.
yeah.
there.
I didn't ever watch
Rosie
that
O'Donnell
show.
before her, I think.
Was it really?
I think so.
Oh.
I didn't watch either one of them, but that was the first time I seen and realized what like gay or lesbian is. But the very, very first time, like I figured it out later, like after I told my mom, because I was spending the night like at my friend's house, and she kept talking about her two dads, and I really didn't understand what she was saying. Like, why is she saying she had two dads? I just thought she had her biological dad and her stepdad. But then when I went to her house and spent the night, and I woke up for breakfast the next day, her two dads were sitting across the table, and like we were eating, and I was just like, oh, they together. And so like I told my mom, like I had breakfast with her two dads, like this is what she meant.
How did
like,
your
and then she had
mom
to just like
react?
explain. She just was like, she didn't say gay.
Yeah.
I remember like she just said like they still love each other. Like not everybody has to be with like female male, and then I still really didn't grasp
What it was.
what like gay or lesbian was, because I didn't feel like it was so like on shows. But now even like when Justin and I monitor what Zoe is watching, there's always a gay person on. Like there's always a gay person, there's always a black person, there's always a Caucasian, an Asian. Like they try to put a little bit of everything on there so someone, like I was saying, could relate. Because before, like I didn't watch the show you guys are watching because I didn't see myself. But now I feel like someone, like we watch This Is Us.
Yeah.
There's a gay couple on there, interracial couple, there's a black couple on there, like so they try to fit everything on one like episodes of stuff now.